competition and a feeder competition there to the AFL.
You're the truest form of an athlete playing footy. You got to cover long distances, you got to be able to have endurance, be quick, athletic, sprint, be strong, and have skill at the same time. And I think that if you fancy yourself an athlete, this is a sport.
Well, everyone plays offense and defense, and everyone is a skilled player. You need to have reasonable endurance, reasonable speed, reasonable strength. There's no restrictions on how tall you need to be. Some guys can be, high 6 feet. Some people are in their 5'5", so it doesn't discriminate against anyone. Anyone can play. The thing that Americans would find particularly exciting about it is the fact that it's so fast-paced. The game's continuous, it doesn't stop, the game just continues to keep rolling.
Future of the game, I think that we need to get into more colleges. You look at a team like Minnesota and what they're able to do with college scholarships. Kids going over to Australia for a semester and then come back and they're helping with Minnesota's team. I think that's where our real development's going to come in, and I think we need to really foster the college game.
It's a sport that's really growing, not only in Australia but all around the world, and there's been a few signings of young American college players in the last few years that have made the transition to our sport and done really well.
So a wide range of ages and fitness levels, and it's really a sport for anybody.
So I looked up Aussie rules on YouTube and I thought it was really cool, and that's how I found out about it.
It brings together certain elements from all different sports. Sometimes you might not be the top 1% of a particular sport, but you can use what you know about that sport, and it all is applied very well in Aussie rules football.
Just check out if there's a club in your local area, and from my own experience, both Aussies and Americans in the club are really welcoming and they took good care of me, so they'll definitely look out for you, and it's a good time.
So here we are for the first half of the Division 1 Round 2 game for the Western Regionals from Capital Football Club in Salem, Oregon, and we've had a ball up and the ball's gone nowhere, and we'll do it all over again. Tyler Mounts wins the ruck out for the Orange County Bombers and sends it down towards their forward line. Ball gets kicked along the ground there by big number 12. Andrew Montague for the Bombers, and the ball goes out of bounds, and we'll have a throw in here on the half forward flank for the Orange County Bombers. Not sure how Denver went in their first game, but Orange County were resoundingly beaten by the Golden Gate Roos. So the ball now getting worked across the half back line for the Bulldogs. Kicks the ball across the face. He's got plenty of teammates over there. Tommy Harkness gets the footy, kicks the ball up the line. Good little mark here. Ball now kicked down the line for the Bulldogs. The Bombers recover the footy, handball out. The ball comes out the back. And it's slowly being pushed forward. They've lost control of it, the Bombers. The Bulldogs pick it up. He moves into trouble. The ball comes out the outside. Looks like Pony Wilhelm now playing this game for the Bulldogs. And he's kicked the first goal of the game, the big Revo. And that's a first blood for the Bulldogs. Just had to work that up through their half forward line. Fair bit of congestion there. Finally popped out to Pony Wilhelm, who's a free agent today, playing on different teams. Played the first game for the Golden Gate Roos in round 1. Round 2 he's playing for the Denver Bulldogs, and Jay Levesque, to even it up, another Revo free agent, is playing for the Orange County Bombers, and as I speak of him, he's trying to pick the footy up but he can't get control. Wearing the number 25 for the Bulldogs, and we have a ball up. Ball gets thrown up. Mounts climbs high, wins the tap down nicely. Ball gets shuffled out the back, but he finds a Denver. Sorry, shuffled out the front for Orange County. The Bulldogs find it out the back though, and the ball's right in front of our camera in position. He eludes Weatherall's tackle, kicks the ball down the line, and Pony has taken another mark. So he had a very good game in the first game for the Roos, and he's started the same way in his second game. Playing at centre forward this time instead of in the ruck. He's kicked the ball to the hot spot. The big boys go up. No one comes down with the footy. We get a kick around the corner, and it's through for a behind. And 1 goal, 1-7 to the Bulldogs to go Orange County yet to score. Kick ball gets kicked out now, down to the outer halfback flank for the Denver Bulldogs. Sorry, for the Orange County Bombers. Denver Bulldog is tackled. He gets the ball handball to the inside. The Bombers latch onto it. The forward meets the ball. Goes over the top of him. He's been given a free kick, I think, for a high tackle. Does a little chip pass into the middle. Weatherall's mark is knocked, punch clear. Wolf's there for the Bulldogs. As Weatherall recovers, gets the ball, handballs back into the middle. Comes back over the top. It looks like, no, that's not Harkness. Nice tackle there by the Orange County Bomber player. And he's taken him. Jay Levesque just takes the footy and plays on. His kick is a bit wayward though. And the Bulldogs again get out of trouble. Ball's run down the half to the half-forward line where Wilhelm takes another mark. He takes off, has a bounce. Doesn't really bounce back up to him the first time, but the second time it does. And he's kicked his second. 2 goals now to Pony Wilhelm. And that is 2 goals, 1-13 to the Denver Bulldogs. I can't find the scoreboard on the opposite side of the ground there. It looks like it's disappeared or fallen flat. So we'll just go with my memory, which is not very good normally. Back in the middle now. Umpire throws the ball high up in the air. We get a good ruck contest. Ball comes out the back to the Orange County Bomber player. He kicks it over his shoulder. Oh, that's a high tackle. And Denver will take the free. Kicks the ball back now, and it's kicked over the top, where it's marked by Allen. Allen finds his teammate, who quickly handballs off to Tyler Mounts. He had a pretty good game in their defeat earlier today. He's kicked it forward now. It's gone over the back though, and it's all Denver. He eludes the first tackle, protects the footy well. Gets the handball off down the line. He's trying to push it forward. Finally, it's picked up by the Bombers. They kick the ball back towards goal. It's eluded the Denver Bulldog backman, and the ball goes out of bounds, and we will have a throw in deep in the left-hand forward pocket for Orange County. Ball thrown back in now. Knocked down. Bombers clear. Get the kick away. It's marked nicely on the half-forward flank side for the Bombers. Does a kick into the inside. He finds Mounts. Mounts now kicks the ball forward. Can he get a mark up there? We can get a mark, but it's not an Orange County player. It's Denver Bulldogs, and that is Alex Mayberry. Mayberry kicks the ball out to the halfback flank. Ball's on the ground here. They can't pick it up. Mounts now finally gets the handball out the back, but it's intercepted by the Bulldogs. A lot of players around this contest. Finally we get a kick away. Ball goes down towards the half-forward line for the Bulldogs, but it's intercepted by the Orange County Bombers, and we've got a mark for them in the centre of the ground. He's tried to chip it into Tyler Mounts, and he's been able to do it. Again, a little bit of an issue that the Bombers had in the first game, where they actually passed the ball really well by foot, but were unable to get any real run and carry and flow into their game, and sort of broke down across the centre and half-forward line. So let's see if they are able to rectify that issue in this game. This is a bit of an up and under kick. Comes out to the Bulldogs, who runs into trouble. He gets his handball away nonetheless. Goes to the outer side, where it's intercepted again by the Bombers. kick the ball down now out towards their half-forward flank. This player slips over. The Bulldogs pick the footy up and kick it down the line where Pony has taken another mark. He kicks it down towards... Oh, it's... He's juggled it. It's landed in his hands. Number 22, Repetto. And Repetto here doesn't look like he's going to have a great kicking action. Not too bad. He's kicked it pretty long. The ball is contested there in the forward pocket for the Bombers, and run out by them. Mounts gets the mark. Does a bit of a bad kick. It eludes Weatherall. Picked up by 18 for the Bulldogs. He kicks the ball back in towards the middle. It lands in Jay Levesque's hands. He gets a nice little handball out, and they start to run this ball back out. The Bombers, can they make something of it? Mark's taken on the halfback on the wing position. It gets handballed across, but the second handball misses the target. The Bulldogs intercept. They handball across the ball. Now ends up with Harkness. He handballs again to the outside. The kick up the middle finds his teammate. Kicks the ball now down towards their half-forward line where Repetto has taken a nice mark. He's eager to get it moving. He kicks the ball. It's a high spinning ball that comes down to the back of the pack. Levesque is there. He's signature left foot style. He kicks over his shoulder. He's found a teammate, and the Bombers will get the chance to clear. Kick it now. Kick it across the ground. Marked and then handballed. They work the ball up the outer side. It's slow movement here for the Bombers. He decides he's going to kick across goal. Back to number 11. He was the player who actually kicked it to him in the first place. This is Bob Friedman. Levesque finds Weatherall. Weatherall's going to do another nice little chip pass into Mounts. So he plays onto the running Jay Levesque. Jay Levesque now kicks the ball down towards the forward line, but he can't find his full forward. The ball comes out though, and the Bombers still got possessions. They've got a chance here to make something happen. He's dodged around one and done a beautiful kick into the goals, and that is a goal to number 26 for the Orange County Bombers. That is Jonathan Collins. Great work by the Bombers. They actually really worked the ball well through their back line and into the middle of the ground. It was with a lot of chip passing. Finally, Jay Levesque gave him some ran past Tyler Mounts for the handball. His kick didn't hit the target, but they were able to regain possession of the ball, and before the Bulldogs could get too many defenders back, Collins was able to slot through a really nice goal. So they've got on the board 2-1-13 to the Bulldogs. 1 goal straight, 6 points to the Orange County Bombers. Ball comes out the back of a pack. The Denver Bulldogs tried to do a handball over the top, but it doesn't find a teammate. Mounts picks it up for the Bombers. He does a handball over the top. They're working this up, but there's lots of congestion there. Somehow number 31 has avoided everybody. He gets a handball out, but Tommy Harkness interrupts for the Bulldogs. He gets a handball out the back, but again the Bulldogs lose possession. The Bulldogs player was gang tackled, and he's adjudicated as having prior possession or not legally disposing of the footy, and the Bombers have the free. Number 36 there wanted to just play on straight away. Obviously not real confident in his kicking. He's about 50 metres out. He was going to do a little side pass. He's directly in front, and he's going to do a little side pass sideways. Umpy bringing him around behind his mark. So number 36 here, Hobson, walks in, kicks the footy up high. The big fellas fly, but no one's able to take the mark. Looks like Harkness got the punch away. The Bulldogs here got to defend hard. He's got the front position. He's done well, but his teammate intercepts the ball and actually intercepted his run there. And the Bombers have been awarded the free kick. in their forward pocket. He's done the kick to the hot spot. Can he get a mark? No, he can't, but the ball comes out the back to Collins. Collins gets the handball off, and the kick is right across the face of goal. It hits the behind post, so that is out on the full. And Tommy Harkness will clear for the Bulldogs. He does a little chip over the top. He finds his teammate in McGrath. McGrath does another little chip over the top. And he's weighted that perfectly for his teammate Dowling. Dowling's taken a good little mark. He's trying to work the ball up to the half-forward line. Big Payne, he can't take the mark, but it's roved nicely. The ball comes to the outside. 25 picks it up for the Bulldogs and kicks it back, but it's been intercepted by Sandstrom. Sandstrom kicks to the outer side in the direction of Angus. Angus running down the outer wing, kicks the ball up that wing, but he's found a Denver player all on his own who is not listed. So his kick now has found his teammate. And it looks like Repetto again. Certainly showing something for the Bulldogs. Kicks it up high, fast spinning ball. Goes over the top of the pack. It eludes everybody. The handball comes to the outside now for the Bulldogs. They're going to have a shot on goal, but it's a behind. And Jay Levesque's going to do the kick in. He finds Weatherall all on his own. Weatherall nicely done there. Just a little bit of class and experience there. Nice kick too, straight down the line. He finds number 31, Birch. Birch's kick is a little bit of an up and under. Harkness attacks the footy well, dodges around his own teammate, kicks the ball down the line. It lands in the hands of the Orange County Bombers, and they're going to clear through Weatherall. Weatherall takes the mark. He now kicks the ball straight up the wing. We're kicking to a 50-50. The mark is not taken. The Bulldogs clear the footy away. Let's see what they can do with it this time. Down towards their forward line, but no one can take the mark. The little bloke rose nicely front and centre, but he can't control it. He finally ends up with it. Now he's got his tackle straight away, gets a handball out. The Bombers intercept. Looks like Shanks kicks that one away. Just kicks it away, gets it out of the zone, and it goes out of bounds. And we'll have a throw in on the half-forward flank for the Denver Bulldogs. Camping to ruck against Mounts. Camping wins that one, I think. Mounts does the roving though. He gets it to Weatherall, he just knocks it over his head. He ends up regathering the ball and kicks the ball down the line.
Keep playing. Keep playing.
Yeah, I don't think... Bit of confusion here with the... We've got a ball up right in front of us here. A bit of confusion, and siren went on the other ground. Grounds are very close to each other, so obviously that does confuse people a little bit. The ball's gone back into the middle as we've restarted play, and we've got the ball now on the half-forward line for the Denver Bulldogs. Umpire throws the footy straight up in the air, comes to the ground. The Bombers kick the ball up, but it only goes as far as Tommy Harkness. He's got a bloke over the back, and it's a beautiful long kick to Peter Taylor, who's taken an easy chest mark about 30 metres out from goals. And he's going to have a nice little easy shot for goal here. Walks in slowly, nice approach. Looks like he might have got it inside a little bit. Yep, one behind to the Bulldogs.
Who's got short ball to the outside?
So the Bombers now kick the ball back into play. Oh, it's nicely intercepted. He's kicked across the face though, and he's kicked it straight back to the full back who can't hold the mark. And it's another behind for the Bulldogs. So I believe that puts them onto 2-4-16, leading the Orange County Bombers, who are 6 points. Kicks it to the half-back line. And they've lost possession again, the Bombers. The Bulldogs take over. Repetto tries to get the footy. He's managed to grab his opponent high over the shoulder, and a free kick for the Bombers. And 50 metres has been awarded. I'm not sure if that's for stepping over the mark or for a bit of back chat. Very experienced umpire out here today in Jackson Burney. He's not going to take any crap from the players, so they're going to learn quickly that the 50 metres will be paid. Weatherall takes the mark, plays on straight away. He runs his 15, has a bounce. He can't find anything that he likes up forward. And this time it's our siren. Did seem to be a short quarter, but nonetheless, that is it for the first half of this round 2 game of the Western Regional Tournament. This is Division 1. Denver Bulldogs in the predominantly blue, playing the Orange County Bombers in the predominantly white with the red sash. Denver Bulldogs, by my making, are 2-4-16, leading the Orange County Bombers 1 goal straight, 6 points. We'll be back in a minute with the second half.